But when I get
I think we will need clarification on this buffer.
Yes, the buffer,
account
exactly.
And then the sinking fund. I think the Minister of Finance should come and clear it, whether it was true.
If it's the same thing.
It is true that, yeah, if it's the same thing they are talking about, or that under the NPP there was a buffer and now we are establishing a sinking fund. We will need clarification on this. But did we need to even come to this point? If my brother, what is his name?
Ernest.
No, not you.
Amin
Adam.
Yeah.
Thought that this statement of his would have received some advantage, and that he was doing this to ensure that the MPP gains advantage. Then he has communicated wrongly, because we didn't even need to get to this point where we have DDEP. We didn't need.
I knew that's where you would go.
Your mismanagement of the economy brought us to this. And you are saying that people are receiving their monies. Some died. Come on.
And they died because they are.
Yes, because they are. Yeah, you don't know that.
There's an autopsy report to prove that
you don't
he
know
died
that
because he didn't.
Oh boy, Kama himself came out to say that the DDP has affected him so much that he couldn't even raise 1,000 cedis to buy a book.
To buy a book.
Look, the thing is a serious matter.
No,
Stop doing that.
That's his opinion.
What is opinion? The man is suffering.
No. I am saying that he might have been worried. Look. You see, you don't force me to do politics with it. I have never done that. People lost better monies and they didn't die. What I'm saying is, if you want me to push me there, I'll go there. Don't push me there.
No, Ernest.
He has lost
so what I'm saying is, it may be that I am sick.
Sorry, Ernest. I think you shouldn't repeat that.
Exactly what I didn't want to do, but he's pushing me to do it.
People,
please.
Lost better money.
You see, when he's a lawyer, he that comes to equity must come with clean hands. You have dirty hands. And you are saying that. I am saying that.
I am saying that people. Look,
I have a friend. I have MPP.
Will you let me make my point?
NDC people.
Will you make it's my time now?
Would have contributed to the negativities that the NPP has experienced. So we are very careful when we are communicating. But be careful what you say.
Are you saying that the old ladies who were picketing at the Ministry of Finance and made statements that they were relying on those monies to buy medicines for the upkeep were lying?
No, it's true.
Now, the leader of that group, anytime they came back, said that somebody has died. The leader of that group.
What I'm saying is,
so
you are a lawyer, you are not a doctor, and you are telling me somebody died because he lost the money, or he died because he had a problem.
And you cannot contest that.
Oh, I am contesting it vehemently.
Your mismanagement and corruption in your administration led to these things. Now, if President Mahama comes in and is putting up this statement, it is because his administration was not the one that brought us this far. So he can afford to make a statement like this. But you, who is neck deep in the problems that these people are facing, cannot be coming with such a counter argument. Why? It doesn't make sense.
He says, I am paying. What is wrong with what he said?
Has those people said that they were not being paid?
You are saying it.
I'm saying that those people who are affected, have they said anywhere that under your administration, they never took 3 tranches? So you don't come and make those statements.
Annie, he is confusing to, he's a lawyer. So he is not speaking like a finance person.
Would you let me
I will agree with him.
When you talk, I become uneasy, but I discipline
myself.
But you also discipline yourself.
I have disciplined myself. If you have disciplined yourself.
So, this statement from the communications spokesperson is to communicate to the people of this country that even though we didn't bring you this far, and also even though we were not involved in the negotiations, we are still committed. You see, this administration is trying to say that we are still committed to the ground rules as laid down by your government. We could have also come to say that, look, we've looked into the kitty, things are not good, we think that we want to restructure with you people. But we didn't do that. So don't say that we are bound. We could have also come to say, if we were wicked like you are, we could have also come to say, look,
these are the words
we could have also come to say that, look, this agreement was with the previous administration, but we have come to see that there's nothing in the coffers, As a result of that, can you come?
We can't honor
So
that.
you can't. How can you come for us to restructure? We didn't do that.
You didn't have that.
We didn't do that, and so
you didn't have that
because we have the people at heart. We were part of those people when they were
see the
picketing.
direction which is going.
And so this statement,
he wants to tell the people that they love Ghana
this
so
statement,
much, but the thing is already
no,
there.
No, what you are doing is not fair.
Oh, I'm okay.
This statement is to the effect that the NDC administration is committed to the payments as they fall due. But your statement is just out of the blue, which does not address anything. And you heard this.
It addresses you. And what you are saying
you
now.
heard a comment, a question.
That
What is this statement from intended to do? It doesn't make sense to me.
I have already
It's a useless
explained. I have
statement.
answered that
It's
already.
a useless statement
That's what
because those people have already taken their money. They have used the money. They are looking for their next tranche. And this next tranche, probably they were hesitant. They were thinking that
they were trying to remind you and give you more information.
We don't need that.
Not him.
Maybe
Not him.
Not him. No, maybe you should
we are to
that.
cure his mischief. This statement has come in to cure the mischief he was trying to give.
I'm sure those who were affected and have to take their monies would have been apprehensive whether a new government come in, whether or not they will still be paid. And this is
can you say the owings?
So please.
So you
don't just come out with statements. Come out with statements that are helpful. But you don't waste people's time with statements that are not helpful. It is this statement that will gladden the hearts of those who are supposed to be paid, and not your statement. Your statement will not gladden their hearts. I think that
the one that they have been receiving already.
Your economy was a very bad one. We all know about this, and that is why these people were the people who helped to vote you out. And so don't be communicating to them again. From now, leave us. We'll communicate to them. We are the government that is to communicate to them.
How he wished we will sit down and we will not respond to their propaganda, and then they will keep going. But let me say something.
But many times,
the reason why
many times they had gathered at the finance ministry and nobody came to speak to them, and they
the
would
reason
pick
why
it
I
and
am
sleep there.
contesting, let me land on mine, then you can ask yours. The reason why I'm contesting what he's saying is that every one of these monies are what investments. People bought bonds. You know that when I buy a bond, it runs over a period. Those ones that fall due is not all the money we are referencing that fell due as at the time we were doing DDEP. But the DDEP is to give relief, and it is done everywhere. Ask any
hold
of
on,
your professors.
Hold on, the DDEP is
not the DDEP. But if the money, if I have invested, the reason why he's saying people died because of their investment. The investment, how many people go and liquidate their investment immediately? The amount.
The profits they take, they've used
exactly.
the profit to
so
buy
he goes to
medicine.
take whatever. Very few people
and you
go and
from
liquidate
taking
the money. The rest of the people, you go and take the profits.
But you stop them from taking the
money.
Is that why you're saying?
And then the money is
that
there.
people
Then the
lose
person says,
better
okay,
money?
this number of people, your money has.
But you don't know that they stop them from taking the profits.
I didn't have the money to pay you. So convert it into further investment. We all do it. He has done it. He knows what he's talking. The people listening to us know what we are talking about. If my dividends are due and I can reinvest it. And that's what people do. So to tell me that just because
so leave it for the investor. You don't decide for that investor.
That one.
No, I said, you see, even in banks, the bank lends you some money, or you push some money there, fixed deposit or whatever. The time is due. You go and say, oh, my deposit is due. Roll it over, right? Or the bank gives you a loan. Then your business is you. Oh, wait. Your bank lends you money, and then your business is shaky.
Are you justifying? Are you justifying?
Unfortunately, I am to pay you this money. I cannot pay.
Are you justifying?
What is difficult is that individuals have invested these monies and they have programmed themselves to spend the returns on something. I agree. So the people who use it for their monies, they have invested, and the returns that are coming, we couldn't meet it.
Do you know that people?
I am saying
spend
that anybody who knows finance and listening to us knows that even the investment. The bonds, government bonds, the only reason why we haven't gone in this direction is that government bonds are supposed to be
Please listen to me.
But under you, it has never been secured.
But it's a problem, and we know, and you know.
I'll ask
you. But coming to say that you are paying it for
I will still ask you my question. Are you saying that the debt exchange program, there's nothing difficult about it, and people should stop making noise? You are the one saying it.
No, I said
that's the picture you just painted.
No, for you to come and sit here and say that, you see,
But you are explaining, hold on. You are explaining
like that.
You are explaining, but people died.
People would have died. The people
formed associations. Are you aware?
Yes. To
and
demand
they told
their
us.
money.
And they told us what accounted to the death of their members. We are not the one here churning it out.
Annie, you are making my work very difficult this morning. But let me explain. Give me 1 minute. Time yourself. 1 minute. Don't come in. I am saying that DDEP was unfortunate. We shouldn't have gotten there. But we got to a point where it is between me losing my complete total investment and me pushing it backwards and receive it at a later date. They called all these people, explained to them that we are in a crisis now. We will delay your payments. Not that we won't pay. And we will begin payment from this date.
They didn't call everybody.
Oh, the government engaged.
They didn't call everybody.
Public.
Do you know how the engagements go?
No, you didn't. I don't know whether you followed.
You didn't. You didn't follow when people went to banks to get their monies and they were told to go back. You didn't follow all that.
That's not the truth. People were informed. Do you think if my investment runs,
it is not everybody that.
If my investment is due, and I am going to maybe take whatever returns I have on that investment, and the money doesn't come, nobody will tell me.
Somebody who is one of the investors.
Nobody would tell me anything.
Somebody who is one of the investors said I should ask you.
It's uncomfortable.
Which planet are you coming from?
I'm coming from Ghana.
MPP
the
planet.
Planet called Earth. And Ghana is a country.
Do we have?
Ghana is a country
on
the planet called Earth.